In this video, we're going to go through the teaching points on how to teach a quick start. And our staple quick start is going to be our V quick start. Basically what a V quick start is opening your feet up in a V and taking 3 quick steps. Pretty simple, all right? But this is going to be our staple because even if we get into a crossover start, which we'll touch on in a second, when we cross our feet over, we're going to end up getting right back into a V start again. So I want to touch on V starting so that we all understand what we're doing, what our feet are doing, what our body's doing, and then that crossover start will be very simple as we get moving through. When we look at a V start and we break it down, what we want to try to do is stand in a good hockey player position again, so making sure that our body weight is in a good spot. And we want to be gently leaning forward on the ball of our feet, especially if we know we're going to be taking off fast or we want to take off fast. So nice and low, shoulders over knees, knees over toes, and we're on the ball of our feet. We're never usually going to stand in a game with our feet wide open or our feet in a V. And we're mostly going to stand in a good, solid position, even if we're on a face-off or we're in the zone, wherever we are. We're going to be knees bent in a good position, nice tight base. What we're going to do is we're going to open up our strong foot. So whatever foot it is, ideally we can open up one left or right and not have any issues with it. But we'll open up one of our feet. Now if we only open up our foot halfway, that's going to force us to push out to the corner. And again, we talked about earlier, we want to try to skate in straight lines. So the more we can open up that first initial step, the more that's going to project us in a straight line. So we want to make sure we open up that toe all the way and get on the ball of our foot. And the big emphasis here is getting our heels up. So when we take those first 3 steps, we want to step heel over heel and make sure that we're popping that heel. Again, the last thing off the ice is always our toe. So we're going to snap our toe. By snapping our toe, our heel comes off the ice. We're going to get that heel up. And as we come down, we want to turn that heel wide open and turn those toes wide open so they're making contact on that blade and not coming down toe first and then turning. So again, heel over heel, heel over heel. And by our 3rd, 4th step, we should be starting to get into our striding and starting to get into our long, hard strides as we're moving forward through that. When we are taking off in a quick start, we want to make sure that our body weight is not going up, but our body weight is going out. The more we go up and down when we're skating or starting, the more speed we're going to lose. So if we're starting off in a quick start, we want to make sure that we're projecting ourselves out, not up. So don't pop up. And making sure that we're staying nice and low as we take off and working on having quick feet. So an easy way to get quicker feet is just by simply snapping your toe and making sure that we're not hitting our heel on the ice every time we take a step. So snapping our toe as it comes off the ice, and then when we land on the toe, ball of our foot, and then push again. And again, making sure that we open those feet right up so that we're going in nice straight lines out down the ice rather than side to side as we take off. Upper body is very, very important when we're doing a quick start. We see a lot of players take off, their legs are great, their heels are popping, they've got great speed, but their upper body is going side to side. So their upper body is actually counteracting what their lower body is doing. Their upper body is going side to side and their lower body is trying to get them to go forward. So I want to make sure that those elbows are by our side and those elbows are going back and forth while I'm doing my quick start in order to have everything going the right way and I can pick up speed the proper way off of the start. Once we finish our first 2, 3, 4 strides nice and quick, then we're going to get into long, hard pushes as we get into our forward skating following our quick start.